A great monitor can elevate your gaming experience, but a fast gaming monitor can give you the dose of clarity you need to win in the game. A 240Hz monitor provides esports-grade speed, allowing you to notice every indicator of your opponent's upcoming movement. Hello guys, in this video we're looking at the 5 best 240Hz monitors of 2022. And if you want more information, we also put the links in the description box down below. Thanks. Starting our list with number 5, we've got the Dell S2522HG gaming monitor. The Dell S2522HG is a 25 inches 1080p 240Hz IPS gaming monitor that goes around $240. It's one of the cheapest 240Hz displays, yet it offers buttery smooth performance and great image quality. The Dell S2522HG has a height-adjustable stand of up to 130mm, and you can tilt the screen by -5 to 21 degrees, pivot by 90 degrees, and swivel it by -4 to 5 to 45 degrees. Alternatively, you can mount the screen using the 100 by 100mm VESA pattern. Connectivity options include 2 HDMI 2.0 ports, DisplayPort 1.2, a headphone jack, and a quad USB 3.0 hub. When image quality is concerned, the Dell S2522HG is an IPS panel and has 178-degree wide viewing angles, meaning that the picture would shift in color, brightness, contrast, or gamma when looked at skewed angles. Furthermore, the colors are accurate and consistent across the screen. The monitor covers the entire sRGB color space, so if you have a color emitter, you can also use it for professional color critical work involving the sRGB gamut. Most importantly, the Dell S2522HG has a rapid 1 ms GTG pixel response time speed, which ensures that there's no visible ghosting behind fast-moving objects. With a 400 nit peak luminance, the monitor can get more than bright enough even in particularly bright rooms, while the contrast ratio is standard for IPS technology at 1000:1. Moving on, the S2522HG supports AMD FreeSync with a 48 up to 240Hz VRR range for tier-free gameplay. This technology synchronizes the monitor's refresh rate with GPU frame rate. So, when you're getting around 144 FPS for instance, the display will dynamically change its refresh rate to 144 Hz, thus preventing tearing and stuttering at no perceptible input lag penalty. Sadly, the S2522HG doesn't support optional motion blur reduction, which reduces perceived motion blur at a cost of picture brightness by backlight strobing. Motion blur reduction also introduces screen flickering. It's invisible to the human eye, but those sensitive to flicker can still experience headaches or eye strain after prolonged use. Next, with number 4, we've got the ViewSonic XG2431. The ViewSonic XG2431 was the first gaming monitor to receive the Blur Busters approved 2.0 certification for its pure XP backlight strobing technology, which implies superior performance, firmware updates, and more. The ViewSonic XG2431 has a fully ergonomic stand of up to 120mm height adjustment, -5 to 15 degree tilt, -90 to 90 degree swivel, 90 degree pivot, and 100 by 100mm VESA mount compatibility. Connectivity options include 2 HDMI 2.0 ports, DisplayPort 1.4, a headphone jack, 2 3-watt integrated speakers, and a dual USB 3.0 hub. Panel-related specifications include a 400 nit peak brightness, a static contrast ratio of 1000:1, 8-bit color depth support, 1 ms GTG response time speed, and a standard sRGB color gamut. So, you're getting the same viewing experience as with the other 24-inch 1080p 240Hz IPS gaming monitors. It's when we get to its impeccable MBR performance that things start to get interesting. The ViewSonic XG2431 supports AMD FreeSync with a 48 to 240Hz VRR range and offers stable VRR performance with NVIDIA cards. Other gaming features are pretty standard and include pre-calibrated picture presets and black stabilization for better visibility in darker games. Its main feature, of course, is the pure XP backlight strobing technology approved and pre-tuned by Blur Busters, who popularized and helped develop motion blur reduction in gaming monitors. A backlight strobing on 240Hz monitors is most efficient when the display is set between 100Hz and 144Hz, as there's less strobe crosstalk than at 240Hz. Now, when you set the ViewSonic XG2431 to 120Hz, enable pure XP, and ensure you're getting 120 FPS, you'll get an incredible CRT-like motion clarity with no blur behind fast-moving objects. It also supports strobing from 60Hz up to 240Hz and offers plenty of customization, allowing you to tune it just right for your preference. What's more, thanks to the monitor's high peak brightness and vibrant colors, the image quality will also be excellent. Next up at number 3, we've got the Gigabyte M27QX. The M27QX uses an IPS panel by Sharp with a wide 97% Adobe RGB gamut for lifelike colors. There's also a 100% sRGB clamp, should you wish to view SDR content with accurate colors. While the Gigabyte model offers punchier colors than the Samsung G7. Coming up next, it has a notably lower 1000:1 contrast ratio, so blacks won't be as deep. Further, it has a lower 400 nit peak brightness, which is more than enough for SDR content, but the HDR viewing experience is not as immersive. The M27QX features a 1 ms pixel response time speed, efficiently eliminates all trailing behind fast-moving objects, though you will need to adjust the overdrive setting depending on your frame rate for optimal performance. There's a FreeSync supported for tier-free gameplay up to 240 FPS, and VRR performance is smooth when using compatible NVIDIA GPU. There's also a backlight strobing technology called Aim Stabilizer Sync available that allows you to use VRR and MBR at the same time. Other features include various picture presets, black equalizer, a refresh rate tracker, and on-screen crosshairs. The Gigabyte M27QX monitor is designed with height adjustable up to 130mm and VESA mount compatibility. Connectivity options include 2 HDMI 2.0 ports, DisplayPort 1.4, a USB-C port, 2 2-watt built-in speakers, a headphone jack, and a dual USB 3.0 hub. At number 2, we've got the Samsung Odyssey G7. The Samsung Odyssey G7 is a curved VA panel-based 1440p at 240Hz display featuring high contrast ratio, broad viewing angles, and vivid colors. The G7 provides a high 108 ppi pixel density and 1440p resolution, resulting in crisp details and text, plenty of screen space, and no necessary scaling. Moving on, the Samsung G7 has a high static contrast ratio of 2500:1, which results in significantly deeper blacks in comparison to IPS and TN monitors. Best of all, in addition to its wide 95% DCI-P 3-color gamut and wide 178-degree viewing angles, you also get a high peak brightness of 600 nits, so the image quality is a lot more immersive. It's also one of the rare VA panel monitors with a rapid 1 ms GTG pixel response time speed. So, you won't get any ghosting or smearing usually associated with VA displays. MBR is supported, but just like with all monitors mentioned in this guide, the strobing is not well optimized as the overdrive is locked to fastest, which is the most aggressive mode. So, unless you can maintain consistent 240 FPS, you'll get double images with fast-moving content. Regardless, its GTG performance is very good, so you don't have to rely on MBR for smooth gameplay. The Samsung G7 has AMD FreeSync Premium Pro as well as NVIDIA's G-Sync compatible certifications. Other features include the standard gaming utilities such as custom crosshairs, pre-calibrated picture presets, and black equalizer for better visibility in darker games. The design of the monitor includes a very aggressive 1000R screen curvature for added immersion, while the stand is sturdy and offers a good range of ergonomics including height adjustment of up to 120mm, -15 to 15 degree swivel, -9 to 13 degree tilt, 90-degree pivot, and 100 by 100mm VESA mount compatibility. Connectivity options include 2 DisplayPort 1.4 ports, an HDMI 2.0 port, a headphone jack, and a dual USB 3.0 hub. The last product on our list is the LG 32GQ850B. Want a 1440p at 240Hz gaming monitor with a 32-inch flat-screen panel? The LG 32GQ850B is the best choice for you. It's even overclockable to 260Hz and has an ATW polarizer that helps with IPS glow. The 1440p resolution results in a lower pixel density on 32-inch size screens, so the image won't be as sharp on the 27-inch 1440p displays, but the bigger screen can offer a more immersive gaming experience. Next, the monitor has VESA's display HDR 600 certification, so the HDR image quality is a bit better as you get a higher 600 nit peak brightness and 16 dimming zones, while the 98% DCI-P 3-color gamut ensures vibrant and saturated colors. Variable refresh rate is supported with both AMD FreeSync Premium and NVIDIA's G-Sync compatible certification within the 48 to 260Hz dynamic range. The LG 32GQ850B does not support motion blur reduction. It has other common gaming features such as black stabilizer and crosshair overlays. The LG32GQ850B designed with a robust stand with versatile ergonomics including up to 110mm height adjustment, 9-degree clockwise pivot, -5 to 15-degree tilt, and 100 by 100mm VESA mount compatibility. Connectivity options include two HDMI 2.1 ports, DisplayPort 1.4 with DSC support, a dual USB 3.0 hub, and a DTS headphone jack. All three display inputs support 1440p at 260Hz of 12-bit color depth. The monitor can also upscale to 4K at 120Hz for the PS5 and Xbox Series S and Series X as well. Thanks for watching. That's all for now, and hope all of you guys enjoy the video. Thanks.